crazy news afternoon. First, the highlights. Legacy government organizes retreat for accountants to enhance collaboration, governance. Federal government pledges improved Hajj operations. On quarantine, Freedom Flotilla coalition reports drones attack on its ship off Malta coast. And in sports, Nigeria table tennis star Aruna Kodri and other top players in Africa get tough draws in first round of 2025 World Championship in Qatar. And now the details. I am Mike James. The Legacy government has organized a 4-day retreat for accountants to enhance collaboration and governance. Commissioner for Finance Abayomi Oluyomi emphasized the dual significance of professional development and team bonding. The commissioner, who was represented by the special advisor to the governor on taxation and revenue, Abdul Kabir Ogungbo, described the retreat as a unique opportunity to reconnect, rejuvenate creativity, and reinforce teamwork among financial professionals. He noted that theme of the retreat: excellence in teamwork, collaborating for success in public sector financial management, underscores the importance of working collaboratively and purposefully to strengthen the state's financial systems. Chairman, Lagos State House of Assembly Committee on Finance, Femi Saheed, described the accounting manual developed for use by all accountants employed by the Lagos State government as a document that will attract serious investors to the state and further portray Lagos as a business-minded and forward-thinking government. In commemoration of the 2025 World Malaria Day, Permanent Secretary of Lagos State Health District 5, Dapo Ashiobi, led members of staff from the agency on health sensitization and awareness work to educate the public on malaria prevention and treatment. During the campaign, which took place across key locations in the district, Ashiobi urged Lagosians to prioritize proper medical diagnosis before taking any malaria medication. Ashiobi emphasized the Legacy government's commitment to protecting pregnant women from malaria. He explained that all pregnant women who register for antenatal care at primary health care centers or government hospitals are entitled to receive intermittent preventive therapy at least twice or thrice during their pregnancy, free of charge. Ashiobi also stressed the importance of maintaining clean environment as the rainy season approaches and outlined key preventive measures such as the consistent use of insecticide-treated bed nets and indoor residual spraying. He called on all Lagosians to play an active role in the fight against malaria, reminding them that prevention is a shared responsibility. The Legacy Task Force has impounded 139 motorcycles as part of its continued efforts to enforce traffic laws in the metropolis. Chairman of the Legacy Task Force, Adetayo Akerele, said the move would curb activities of recalcitrant motorcycle operators who persist in violating the ban on certain routes, highways, and bridges across the state. Akerele reiterated the state government's commitment to ensuring the safety and security of all residents as spelled out in the theme's plots agenda. He also urged Okada operators to adhere strictly to the laws governing their operations and called on members of the public to cooperate with law enforcement officers by reporting violations and desist from patronizing Okada operators for their safety. The enforcement operations were carried out in Alakija, Iyanoiba, Abiliadu, Agric bus stop, and Ojo Barrack area of the state. And now to the rest of the stories. Vice President Kashim Shettima has pledged that the Tinubu administration is committed to ensuring the improvement of Hajj operations. Shettima stated this during the National Hajj Stakeholders Summit organized by the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NACON, Hajj Institute of Nigeria, in collaboration with a bank in Abuja. Shettima said the administration has consistently provided the necessary support due to the importance of the spiritual exercise to millions of Nigerians. He highlighted the support to include diplomatic engagement with Saudi authorities, facilitating foreign exchange allocations for pilgrims, and securing better terms and conditions for Nigerians. NACON Chairman Abdullahi Saleh called on stakeholders to remain united and committed to providing effective and efficient services to the respected guests of Allah, thereby reinforcing the renewed hope for Nigerian pilgrims. He assured them that NACON is dedicated to fostering strong partnerships, collaborations, and teamwork to ensure the success of the 2025 Hajj operations. The Kaduna State government has taken significant steps to boost agriculture by increasing funding and introducing new schemes to support farmers. Commissioner of Agriculture Murtala Dabo, at a quarterly ministerial press briefing, said the state has allocated 74.2 billion naira to the agricultural sector in the 2025 budget, representing 9.36% of the total budget. Dabo noted that 97.7% of the agricultural sector budget is earmarked for capital projects, while only 2.3% is allocated to recurrent expenditure, reflecting a strong emphasis on long-term impactful investment. He stated that under the current administration, the state government has distributed over 500 trucks of free fertilizer to verified smallholder farmers under the Agricultural Input Supply Support, which is the largest agricultural input support program in Kaduna's history. The government has also distributed free agricultural implement and inputs to cooperatives, including tractors, solar-powered irrigation pumping machines, and fertilizers. And in some foreign news, the Freedom Flotilla Coalition says its ship, the Conscience, scheduled to carry aid to Gaza, was struck by drones in international waters off the coast of Malta. The coalition accused Israel of being behind the attack. The Maltese government confirmed that everyone aboard the ship is safe and that a fire on board the ship was brought under control overnight. The Israeli military said it has launched investigations into reports of the attack. Over to sports news. Nigerian table tennis star Quadri Aruna and other top players in Africa have been handed tough draws in the first round of the 2025 World Championships, which will be played in Qatar from May 17 to 25. Aruna will begin his campaign against Brazil's Victor Isli in the men's singles, just as his compatriot Olajide Omotaya will take on Brazil's Leonardo Lizuka in the first round, while Muiz Adegoke and Matthew Kuti clash against Belgium's Adrien Rasenforce and Poland's Samuel Kulisic. Other fixtures involving African stars will see Egypt's Mohamed El Bayali take on Sweden's Anton Karlberg, while Omar Assar will slug it out against Croatia's Frane Kojic. Benin Republic's Koku Fani will face French sensational player Alexis Lebrun. Tunisia's Wassim Assid will clash against Spain's Juan Perez, among other fixtures. In the women's singles, Nigeria trio Hope Udoaka, Ajoke Ojomu, and Fatima Bello will battle Brazil's Giulia Takahashi, Sally Moyland, and India's Manika Batra, among others. The tournament will be held at the Lusail Arena and Qatar University Sports Complex, marking a full cycle moment for Doha. And that was our news at 12. Just before we go, slow down at road junctions, intersections, and pedestrian crossings. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. I can also visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration introduced the Lagos Economic Acceleration Program, LEAP, to reduce the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic on small businesses? Well, you can get more details on the Lagos State Government website, and to end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Legacy government has organized a 4-day retreat for accountants to enhance collaboration and governance. Vice President Kashim Shettima has pledged that the Tinubu administration is committed to ensuring the improvement of Hajj operations. And we also told you that the Freedom Flotilla Coalition has reported that its ship, the Conscience, scheduled to carry aid to Gaza, was struck by drones in international waters off the coast of Malta. In sports, Nigeria table tennis star Quadri Aruna and other top players in Africa have been handed tough draws in the first round of the 2025 World Championships, which will be played in Qatar from May 17 to 25. And for contacts with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Coyote Mafalashiri. Thank you for listening. Lagos. My name is Mike James. Beautiful afternoon to you.